Peace and blessings, gratitude, greetings, family. How's everybody doing this evening? How's everybody doing this evening? Peace and love, peace and love. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in. Going to wait for a few more people to come in. And we'll get started here. Gratitude, gratitude, peace and love, peace and love. Gratitude, gratitude. Gratitude. Peace. Peace and love. All right, we got over 100 people. I'll get started here. Gratitude, peace and love, greetings, peace and blessings. How's everybody doing today? Huh? How's everybody doing today? The day before the eclipse, right? Gratitude, peace, and love, family. Everything is changing, family. Right? Somebody said they're doing amazing. I like to hear that. Always wish that everybody prosper and be doing good. Somebody said, where is your pendant at, brother? I'm not wearing no pendant today. I had it on earlier, but I'm not really wearing nothing today, family. All right? I just been chilling. Family. But my pendant is actually not next to me. I would have showed it to y'all. I have it on the next one. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question real quick. Somebody wants to know, why can't they wear my medallion during the eclipse? It's supposed to be full of protective power. Why can't we wear your medallion for protection? Because the medallion I just created, and I'm talking about the solar medallion, family. Right? I'm not talking about the other. I'm talking about the solar medallion. I don't want you interacting with the sun. Brian Davis. That's why I don't want anybody to wear my solar medallion I just came out with. I don't want you interacting with the sun tomorrow. Now, if you choose to wear it, that's on you. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know you shouldn't wear any solar anything during the eclipse. I'm sure not going to fight nobody on. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get frustrated. Do what you will. I think I've said enough about what people should and shouldn't do. People want to try to understand the point. Why shouldn't we? Do what you want to do, family. My consciousness is clear because I did what I was supposed to do, and I told people. Okay? So I'm asking people, do not wear my solar medallion during the eclipse, the one I just came out with. Do not wear any solar medallion during the eclipse. All right? I don't want you interacting with the sun. It has nothing to do with protection. It's going to pull sunlight. It will pull sunlight to you. I don't want you pulling sunlight during the eclipse. All right? Yes. So let me say this too. Yeah. And so I'm not, once again, family, and we got 300 people in here. So I'll go in. I'll go in for real. When I talk about the solar eclipse, guys, I'm not telling y'all to run scared. Okay? Please understand that. I'm not telling you to go scared and go running for your life and hide. I'm telling you to avoid. That's it. I'm not trying to do a scare tactic and run. If you think that, I don't care. I don't care. Right? I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I did my due diligence by telling people not to look at it. People choose to ignore it and say, brother, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't care. I've come to that point as a teacher, right? Where I don't worry about nobody. I tell you, you bump your head, God bless you. But when you bump your head, don't come to me. That happens a lot, by the way. Yeah. That happens a lot, especially people who work with demons. That happens a lot. They come to me. I can't help you. I already told you don't be working with demons. Don't run to me afterwards. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So if you choose to go outside and Sungate, you shouldn't be doing no solar work tomorrow at all. You shouldn't be doing no nothing, no rituals, no nothing. The solar eclipse energy lasts all day, 24 hours. It actually starts today, tomorrow, and the day after. You should not be doing it, and I laugh about it to help myself psychologically, because you know what? I know somebody gonna say they don't care. And hey, but just better believe when you call me, I'm gonna throw it in your face and say, I told you not to do that. Happens all the time. Happens all the time, family, right? So tomorrow, family, you should not be doing no meditation. You should not be doing no rituals. You should not be don't even do no ancestor work. Enjoy your day. Stay in the house, or if you gotta go to work, go to work. If you gotta drive tomorrow, go do what you gotta do, family. Be positive. Have a positive mindset all day. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to run and hide. And if anybody's texted that way, then that's on you. I'm not telling you to run and hide. I'm just telling you, if you have to go out, like some of us have to, just have a positive mindset and don't not focus on the sun. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, family. All right. We have a super chat already. Can we interact with the moon tonight or the night of the eclipse? Not speaking about any rituals, but for example, can we charge our stones, crystals in the moonlight? Static Vision Productions, much love to you. Much love to your family. I'm going to say it again, though. The energy of the eclipse will last just because the sun don't go down don't mean it's over with. It's actually going to last until the next day. But you got to do what you got to do. But the day of it, don't do nothing. Don't try to charge no crystal, even at nighttime. It ain't over because the sun went down. It is not over because the sun went down. Don't do nothing. That's my advice. It's my advice, family. Okay. So thank you for that donation, family. Thank you for the thank you for that. Okay. Appreciate that. So don't charge no crystals, don't do nothing. It's okay to miss one day. Some of us do it anyway. We miss days without spirituality. It's okay. Go ahead and miss another day. It will not hurt you, family. I promise you. I promise you, family. You'll be good, okay? You will be good. It's late in the UK. I can't believe I finally caught you live after years. Well, Soulfire Wisdom, welcome to the live stream. I'm glad you're here, family. I'm glad you're here. All right. I'm being nice. It's like when you do tell people to do rituals and you say, use this crystal, use a black tourmaline. They'll say, well, all I got is an onyx. Can I use an onyx instead of a tourmaline? No, the directions say use a tourmaline. That's what you got to use. If you ain't got it, then you got to wait till you get you a tourmaline. All right. Some things don't need to be broken down and going in deep understanding. I've done that a lot on this channel. Some things I think y'all should trust me by now. I've got, Always do your own research. I encourage everybody, please always do your own research. But at the same time, I think I've shown myself to be righteous to give you guys solid information. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking for the sake of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. All right. Now, this eclipse that's happening, family, the Creator is deeming this to happen. So as negative as I say it can be, this is something that the Creator wants to happen. Yes. This is the divine thing that's happening. This is something that the Creator is allowing to happen. And we have to go with it. Right? Kingdoms fall during the eclipses. All emperors and kings feared the eclipse. Am I lying? All emperors and kings feared the eclipse. Everything is about to change, guys. Spirituality, as you know, is about to change. I like this part. Because I know this is the main thing that people ain't going to see changing. The way you do magic is about to change forever. Told you guys way back in 2019 how to prepare yourself for what's to come in this world. Started a little string of videos. Even in that first video, how to prepare yourself for what's to come. In that first video, y'all, I told y'all about the Hadron Collider. Told y'all about the collider. I told y'all about CERN and what they planning. And here they are on April 8th. They about to turn that thing back on. Huh? They about to turn that thing back on. Joseph Celestial, thank you for a donation. Yes, you can wear a protective medallion tomorrow. Any protective medallion of your choosing. Yes. Yes, my medallions. Yes, you can share it with your family. You can share them with your family. You can share them with your family. Fifth, thank you for the donation. You could share. You could definitely share the medallions with your family. Any protection medallion. I don't care if you got a Sri Yantra, if you have a Helm of All, a pentagram, my medallion. If you got a medallion, you can share it with your family. Yes. She says she's waiting on that machine to blow up. That CERN machine. Yeah, they're looking for the demon particle. Y'all think I'm lying? They're trying to attract. They actually already know what it is, and they found the demon particle. But they're trying to attract more of the demon particle. Right? They've already been attracting the so-called God particle, the fabric of the universe. You know, now they're trying to attract something called the demon particle. If you don't believe me, Google it. Google CERN and the demon particle. Right? They know about it. But they're definitely tomorrow, they're going to turn that thing on trying to attract something called a demon particle. Right? Don't run to Brother Yosef when demons jump on you, don't really. Don't do it. Right? I told you to leave certain stuff alone. These people know what time it is. I guess people think these words are made up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, forgive me for standing on a certain side. This is the type of magic I want to deal with, right? Y'all know how I feel about the so-called left-hand path. I ain't got nothing against it. If that's what you do, it's a path to evolution. Don't I tell y'all that? Left-hand path is a path to enlightenment. Just make sure you got the right teacher. If that's what you're going to do, that's not what I do. But if that's what you're going to do, there's too many people that don't got the right teacher. Just teach them on the left-hand path. Right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't be studying under teachers on the left-hand path and then come to Brother Yosef and think I'm going to help you. That's what you want to deal with. What are you doing? So I'm messing with y'all, right? I'm messing with y'all tonight, but I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, right? Tomorrow is a very important day. It's going to mark incredible change, forever change. And one of the most important things that's going to change is magic. Right? Magic is going to become more fourth dimensional after the solar eclipse. Your mind is going to be very important after the solar eclipse. Your mind. I told y'all before, you better control your mind. Hold on to your mind or lose it. Tomorrow, millions and millions of people will be looking at the eclipse, and they're going to eventually, somewhere down the line, they're going to have mental problems. Telling you. They're trying to take out half of the population. They're trying to take out, we don't have to prove that. We know that if you've been in metaphysics, if you're not too scientific, right, and you have a metaphysical mind, right, you're spiritual, then you know what these people are planning. The end result, the result has always been to take a bunch of people off the planet. We know this. And they're still trying to do that. Corona didn't work out. I shouldn't have said that word. But the jabba dabba do, it didn't work out the way they wanted to. A lot of people passed away off that, but they're still trying to get things done. Right? They're still trying to get things done, family. We're not against the government over here. We don't talk against the government. We're not trying to fight anybody. We're just trying to survive. And I'm taking all precautions. I don't know about y'all, but I'm taking all precautions for the sake of my future generations. So you're going to need to understand how the mind works with magic on a deeper level as we go deeper into this fourth dimension. But if you're fighting demons up here and you're fighting negative thoughts, you're going to have a hard time doing magic in these coming times. As the vibration changes, it's going to become even more mental. Everything is already mental, but it's going to become even more mental. And the herbs and the stuff we do with the land, that's not going to matter as much anymore. You're going to be able to manifest things here as the frequency changes. The banking system is changing. After this, the banking system will be changed forever. You're going to see a humongous change in the banking system. You're going to see a humongous change in the educational system. You know why I know this to be true? Because destruction, which is coming through the solar eclipse, is going to bring order. All this chaos that's coming to the planet is going to destroy things. It's going to destroy the systems, the old way of doing things, the old regime, right? A lot of the royal family got cancer. Am I lying? I think about 3 of them that had cancer already. The king that had cancer. The one of the sons, I think, the uncle got cancer. The uncle got cancer. And then the princess got cancer. The prince's wife. And I don't wish that on nobody. But things are ending. Everything's about to change. And I just want y'all to have a mindset to change with it. Let's see here. Thanks for the advice, D. Brenner. Thank you very much, D. Brenner. Thank you for the donation. Thanks for the advice, knowledge you gave out in the past few years. Yes, that's why I ain't got to say a lot. I don't need to go into deep. Why? I'm telling you straight what it is. Breaking down things. I don't got to do all that, fam. I'm just telling you what it is. And that's cool. It's a time for that. I'm just saying that I already done that. Go watch my video I did years ago called Biological Transformation of the Future. I'm surprised they didn't take that one down. Biological transformation. I was watching it during the election. I think it was the election. I did it in my living room years ago when I lived in New York. Everybody was asking me, what you looking at? I was looking at the TV. I was watching things change. All right. Let's see here. I don't think I missed one. Let me see. You often speak static vision thing for the nation. You often speak highly of Harataki for help with the third eye. Do you have any knowledge on drinking Ormus, monoatomic gold? Yeah, monoatomic gold is something that we've known about for years. The person that really put the community onto it was Dr. Delbert Blair. Long time ago. He used to say monoatomic gold. Gold is going to work great with your DNA. It's going to work great with your brain. It's going to help your brain function. It does help to a degree with the third eye, but in my opinion, it's not the best. Right? In my opinion, it's not the best. It's my opinion. Gold is incredible. It does great things if you consume it. Right? It can help you evolve. It can help you absorb sunlight better. Right? It can help you your brain activity, and it can help your DNA. Your DNA loves gold and platinum. But as far as your third eye goes, you need to just feed that gland, and trace mineral drops. If you give it the right minerals, it will help open the third eye, because it can help release some of that calcification on it. Also, if you believe it or not, magnets help. Putting a magnet to the middle of that helps over time. But if you want to do it, I would say do the Harataki. Is incredible. I don't even need to. I put the community on the Harataki. It's incredible. Harataki is great, y'all. It's probably a little bit better than trace mineral drops, if you ask me. But trace mineral drops and Harataki, two things I recommend to help open the third eye. Follow directions with the Harataki, please. Don't overdo it, because it can over open your third eye. Don't be trying to grow too fast. I'm just saying, I've had experiences with people who took too many Haratakis. Follow the directions on the bottle. You know what I'm saying? These are things that I'll be thinking I ain't got to tell people, but it's usually young kids. You young 20-something-year-olds, y'all get excited. Y'all don't want to wait for nothing. The new generation, y'all don't got time for none of it. Give it to me now. I need it now. You guys are the now generation. You got to have it now. You got to grow fast now. I need that third eye open tomorrow. No, it don't work like that. You got to be patient, wait, right? And let it happen, family. Let it happen. Can we fast for 3 days? If you want to. If you want to, family. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you what you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't look at the sun the whole day. Even at nighttime. Don't look up at the sky that whole day. Don't interact with nothing that whole day, family. And really, the energy starts today. Tomorrow is going to be the most intense, and then it starts to get a little weaker Tuesday. But, tomorrow is the most important day. For anybody asking about anything that we talk about in Patreon, please do not ask about questions that we talk about in Patreon. All right? That's a Patreon thing. Do not ask questions that we talk about in Patreon, family. All right? Thank you very much. Because I'm not going to answer them. If you heard me talk about it in Patreon, it's for Patreon members only. It ain't for nobody else. So if you're in Patreon and you wonder why I don't answer your questions, just don't ask no Patreon questions. And you good. We can talk about anything else. All right? That information is for Patreon members. Let's see here. When the deities describe themselves as humans, let me skip. Yeah, okay, I'll go to this one. When the deities describe themselves as humans, do they manifest themselves in a body where no one is watching or uses someone as a vessel? That is a great question, K Mystic. When the gods manifest themselves, they can manifest themselves into a body if they want to. But 95% of the time, they manifest themselves into a vessel that's already here. They manifest themselves into a vessel that's already here, and they work through that person. That's how that works. That's how that works, family. So after the Mercury retrograde, I have a book coming out called The Way of Radiance. I'll show you my book cover. It's my book cover, y'all. The Way of Radiance. Some people may ask, what's those letters? What's those descriptions at the top of the book? That is our tribal language. It represents let there be light. All right, that's our own personal language, our tribal language. So that book will be coming out. That book has a couple spells and rituals in it, but for the most part, and I want to just describe this because the book will be coming out probably next month. The book is mostly going to be about, it's going to be like a textbook, family. It has over 200 pages of information. It talks about the ghosts. It talks about half-blooded demons, full-blooded demons, angels, succubus, ETs, extraterrestrials, you name it. Talks about all that stuff. It talks about what really is a shaman. When people have certain issues, why do I tell people to go see a shaman? Why do I tell people to go see priests? I'm going to explain in the book what a shaman really is, how they operate, what a priest really is. You need to know these things as you study magic. Okay? You need to understand these things as you study magic. You need to know what these things mean. It's not about learning rituals and spells, right? It's about having an understanding, a full all-around understanding of what you're dealing with in this world. A lot of things that people call demons are not demons. They're actually a succubus or an incubus or just a parasitic entity. It's probably a ghost. Some ghosts could be very powerful. What you call attaching spirits. It could be all that. You see what I'm saying? So it's a 200 page, over 200 pages. I give y'all some gemstones that I never talked about. All right? Give y'all some gemstones that I never talked about in that book. I give y'all some crystal grid information that I never talked about before. Some ways to protect your home, all this type of stuff like that. The book will be $100. $100, and it'll be over 200 pages of information. I'm going to show you what a real half-blood demon looks like. Once again, I'm going to show you what a real half-blood demon looks like. And I'm going to show you what a so-called principality, which are nothing but Anunnakis, right? The Anunnakis that fell. Believe it or not, some of the Anunnakis hate your guts. I'm going to show you what they really look like. The ones that are helping keep you down. You'll be surprised. Right? So I'm going to show you what a triple OG real demon looks like. I'm going to show you right in the book. It's going to be a picture of it. Don't ask me where I got the pictures. So this is a good example of what they look like. All right. So this is just one of the books I'm going to release to give you guys an overall understanding. Somebody said my video is buffering. Right? Somebody said my video is buffering. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? So yes. So it's all good, family. Okay, not buffering. Okay. We good. So yes. Let me answer some more questions here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you're a left-hand pather, that book ain't for you. Yeah, it ain't for you. I'm gonna keep it real. It's the way of radiance. If you try to be a person of the light, right? We're not talking about left-hand, right-hand path stuff. I don't get into that talk. But at the same time, I need to talk about it to help people understand, right? Because some of y'all don't understand certain terminology that I'll say. That's why I'll say right-hand path to help y'all understand, right? Yep, I said it. But I'll be careful what I say because this is Mercury retrograde. Some drama could start, right? Not that I care, because I mind my business. The person could say listen, I done had death threats. I done had people threaten my life in emails, all because of what I say. The trolls can't even bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you really don't want it. You don't want to do nothing. You really don't want to do nothing. It's all good, family. You know what I'm saying? People think people of the light are weak. You should never underestimate your enemy. That's foolish. That's foolish, family. But somebody asked, can they put their solar medallion on the ancestor altar? I would say no, don't do that, family. Only put on the ancestor altar, which is what is for the ancestors. You could put prayers and mantras up there, but I would not put any medallion up there for that, family. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some of the trolls that try to get at me, they CIA agents. I know that. I'm an astro traveler. I've been to y'all barns. I seen it. I seen y'all in there typing on Facebook, calling black people the N-word. And you got a black face post. I seen y'all in my chat. I know it's the FBI. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real astro traveler. I seen the barn y'all got with over 100 people working in there, writing, talking crazy to everybody. Not just Brother Yosef. They be on all y'all channel. Literally, y'all, I'm not joking. The FBI and CIA be on y'all channels talking crazy. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I seen the barns. They look like you on the farm. No, that's a whole cover up. Them dudes is out there talking crazy to people, calling you the N-word. You know what I'm saying? Calling people the C word. You know what I'm saying? All kind of crazy stuff. Yeah. You know, telling you're a liar, you're broke, you're ugly. They're saying all this stuff to you. That's why I laugh about it now, because I know the truth. Sometimes it be real people. Sometimes it be real people, but I know the truth. That's why I laugh about it now. So if y'all having those issues on y'all channels, people talking crazy, it really be the government. We ain't against the government, but I'm just exposing y'all. This is the truth. It really be the government. They really don't want people coming together having unity. That's dangerous to them, right? Anybody in this world that has unity is dangerous, because you could rise up and become a militia or something like that. They're afraid of that, right? So anybody that is constantly bringing division, they want to constantly argue all day, and you got to watch people like that. I know I said this before, y'all, but it got to be said. It's going on in every community. And for some reason, there's always people of my color that want to go back and forth, right? But at the same time, you got to watch people like that. They're here to cause division. They don't want nobody coming together. At this point in your spiritual growth, you need to get past the color thing. I know it's hard for some people, but when I tell y'all the truth, that they really don't. Look, you got Asians, Chinese people don't like Koreans. The Koreans don't like the Japanese. The Japanese don't like the Cambodians. The Cambodians don't like the Vietnamese. Y'all all Asian. Y'all really all are the same people. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all fighting about? And then that goes deeper. So I was talking to my tribe today, and I talked about how there's a unity problem in this world. We've been taught to hate each other. But whatever happened if all the races of the planet came together? That's a problem. Bob Marley was killed for that reason. Bob Marley was one of the few people in the world that was bringing people together with music. Bob Marley, at his shows, he was bringing people together with music. You had white people, Asian people, Black people, Latinos, all in Bob Marley's concerts. One love, one. That's what they was doing. They don't want that coming together, family. Right? So sometimes you got to just separate yourself from everybody and just welcome people in who want to join. Bob was very powerful. They had to take him out. When will Haiti get out of the situation? Purple Pill Converse. Thank you for the donation, family. When will Haiti get out of the situation? Haiti's had some demons that they never put to sleep. When Haiti had that war with Napoleon, the forces that they used to fight the wars, they never put those forces back to sleep. They never put them forces back to sleep. And the dark sorcerers is using those forces against those people. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know that, yeah, it's the dark sorcerers in this world that work with the governments and they work with people. Very, very dark energies. People that do magic, yeah. And they work with people to keep Haiti down, because Haiti's the only people that could slap them in the face. Haiti's the only country that could say, we kicked this, we beat the white man, right? When Napoleon them came over, they was the only ones who could say it, only ones in the world who could say that. Besides somebody like Hannibal, right? We know Hannibal could say that too, but when it came to the Haitians, they didn't like that. So that's why they let them get hurt a lot. If you notice, nobody ever runs to them people aid. They need help. They need help. Nobody ever runs to their aid. It's almost like the world, they make the world sit back and watch them people suffer. That's messed up. Haiti needs a lot of help right now, man. They need a lot of help, right? Somebody said race and gender. Well, gender's a whole nother topic. I'm not even going to go there tonight. I'm not going there tonight. I love everybody. I don't care what your gender is. I love you, right? I got respect for you. Don't mean I got to accept everything about you, though. Just because if I got a cousin that's a thief or a murderer, I could still love him. I don't mean I got to accept his lifestyle. And I know somebody going to take that and flip and say, how are you going to compare that to somebody? I'm just giving you an example of a person who I could still love and still accept them at the same, but not accept their lifestyle. So I don't get into the gender. I'm not talking about the gender thing. I've already said my stance on that. Plus, I'm smart enough to realize during Mercury retrograde what conversation not to get into. But if you gay, homosexual, transgendered, I don't talk to all y'all on the phone. I don't talk to some of y'all that's famous. Right? Some transgendered gay and lesbian people, some of y'all famous people. I've talked to y'all on the phone. Celebrities. Yeah, I've talked to y'all on the phone. Y'all know I don't hate you. I don't got no hate for you. Don't try to make me seem like I hate you. Right? You may be a Muslim and be in a religion. I don't accept everything about being a Muslim, but that don't mean I hate you. Right? That don't mean I hate you. Debbie DeFay, thank you for a donation. What is your opinion on, is it okay to wear the protective eye of Ra to counter APEP? That's a good analogy right there. Eclipse energy. Unbear and disorder causing people to see demonic faces. I would not wear the eye of Ra. Anything to do with the sun tomorrow, don't wear it. Don't do it. Plain and simple, right? I understand your question, family. Wear any protective medallion that has nothing to do with the sun. If you got protection, wear the helm of all tomorrow, right? Wear a pentagram. Wear the Sri Yantra. Is very protective, believe it or not. Okay? Get the 42 letter name of God, put it in your pocket, print it out, put it in your pocket for the day. All those things that you can wear, you can do those things for protection. So yes, wear protection tomorrow, but don't do anything that has to do with the sun. You're going to have to ignore the sun tomorrow. It's going to be shining, but don't focus on it. Don't focus on it, family. All right? All right, let's see here. Yeah, sad, man. Sad what happens with Haiti, man. All right, let's look for a good one. If I don't get to your question tonight, don't be mad at me. Okay? Don't be mad at me because I don't get to your question tonight. It's mad people in here. I think we got over 1,000 people in here right now. There's no way I'm going to get to everybody's question. Okay? So I'm looking around for some good questions, and we'll get to what we can get to, family. All right? But the most important thing I want to get in here to say tonight is all the things you need to go back and watch all my old videos and get the information in what I was telling people to prepare, how I was telling you to prepare. The banking system is changing. The educational system is changing. The medical system is going to change, right? I've been telling people, get some land, right? Stack some food in your house. I've been telling people this, right? Stack some food in your house. Get some land, right? Get with a group of people that got the like mind and do something. You're going to need it. This clips ain't the end of this. I told y'all before, I said, yo, I see dark times coming, but light times will come later. We got to deal with the darkness for a little while. Are you ready? You got to ask yourself that question. We have to deal with the darkness for a little while. We already been in it, if you ask me. But I'm just telling y'all, it ain't over. It ain't over yet. And nobody wants to get into that, but we got to get into it. I at least got to tell y'all, right? I'm telling you straight. You want to know deeper information on the stuff? Go back and watch my old videos. You know what I'm saying? People need to get that information. How to prepare yourself for what's to come was done in 2019. How to prepare yourself for what's to come. I knew it was coming. And it's still coming, family. Pause. No Diddy. Right? So at the end of the day, family, yeah, P. Diddy just getting it. He getting it. Like, karma is something else. Do y'all know the Buddhists believe that on the day of the eclipse, your karma is increased 1,000,000-fold? The Buddhist traditions believe that on a day of an eclipse, your karma increases. And if you perform any negative acts on the day of an eclipse, your karma is increased to 100 million-fold. That's what the Buddhists believe. Yeah. Your karma is increased 100 million-fold. I mean, if you kill somebody tomorrow, if you steal from somebody, if you start gossiping, talking bad about people tomorrow, it's going to be versed on you 100-fold. Nobody wants to live principles, right? Nobody. Everybody will say that's spooky church stuff. But I showed y'all for all the so-called people that want to be super on the other side. I already showed you guys in my last. Well, all you guys didn't see it, but my last lecture I showed y'all about the Agori. Whoever doesn't know about the Agori, they are the most left-hand path people you can ever find. Some of y'all already know about this. The Agori, it ain't no more left-hand path than that. Sorry. I don't care what dark stuff you're dealing with. Ain't no darker than the Agori. They're cannibals. They're cannibals. They eat cow dung. They dig up dead bodies and eat it. And they're some of the most magical, spiritually powerful people on the planet. The Agori. They have principles they live by. Who are you to walk around talking about you a guy, you ain't got to worry about nothing? You don't live by no principles. I don't understand. So at the end of the day, if you want to call them evil, I don't call them evil. That is their way of evolution. If they worship Kali Ma in the left-hand path of Shiva, and they live by principle, they still worship gods, by the way. Right? These are the most powerful left-hand path people. Nobody on the left-hand path will go up against these people. The Agori. People see them walking down the street, they go the other way. They live by principles, morals. Their morals are just different than yours. They live by principles and they worship the gods. And these people are so powerful, they're literally gods on earth. People see these people doing miracles all the time. Teleportation, healing of the sick, raising the dead. The Agori have been known to do these things. And if you learn from them, they will not let you leave once you learn the magic from them. You got to stay with them forever. Once again, these people are cannibals. They eat people. They eat dead bodies. They dig up dead bodies for fun to eat them and doing ritual services. They also eat cow dung. And a lot of other, they burn the bodies and rub the ash all over their body. This is all the part of their magical ceremonies. Right? I understand enough about the left-hand path to not disrespect it. I understand that it's a path to evolution. I'm just saying that everybody ain't built for that. Some of y'all over there pretending like that you're not built for that. You're not ready to go with the Agori. So when a person start denying morals and principles and talking about you a god, I don't understand. What type of God? What type of God are you when you don't even honor the gods and the most darkest people on the planet do? Who do you think you are? I just got to ask that question. Got to ask that question. Maybe you don't really understand energy, right? This is important what I'm telling y'all. For people that want to be middle pathers or whatever magic you choose is evolution. Cool. Go that way. But at the end of the day, do it for real. And understand what you into. Everybody got principles. The gods got to follow rules. That's right. I'm going to do a video one day on the Omni Lords. The Omni Lords rule over the gods. These are the triple OG gods, the Omni Lords. These are gods that rule multiple universes. They rule the Omniverse. There's trillions of omniverse of universes, trillions, and these gods rule over certain sectors, certain groups of the omniverse of the universes. They're called Omni Lords. The Omni Lords are extremely powerful. These are the triple OG gods. So even the gods have to follow rules. Who do you think you are? You don't got no morals, no principles. You do what you want to do. You don't know what you're talking about. I gotta chill because I feel like I'm on one today. I don't want to start acting like I'm not Brother Yosef. You know what I'm saying? I want to chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good, family. Some of y'all need to go read the books on the Agori. Much respect to the Agori. You know what I'm saying? No order. And y'all the same ones that want spiritual powers. All you people that talk about you don't want no morals and no principles. You a God. You don't know what a God means. And you the same, you think you're gonna get spiritual powers, you don't even want morals and principles? That's why I teach hard on morals and principles. Surrender. They have to surrender to something. As dark as they are, and as much of the crazy stuff that they do that people think is crazy, these people surrender to a higher power. They don't look at themselves as beyond Shiva or beyond Kali Ma. Have respect is what I'm really saying. I see too many people talking crazy on YouTube. You know, you a God, and you ain't got to worry about this. You ain't got to worry about that. You don't know what a God is. If you did, you wouldn't understand God's got rules. Yeah, you can do stuff on a certain level. You got more freedom than a human without a shadow of a doubt, but you still got people that you got to answer to. So I just had to get that out, family. I got a whole chapter in my book about what I think about the spiritual community. That's probably going to make people buy it right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say nothing out of my mouth. You're going to read it in my book. All right? What I really feel, man. And I just want people to be, I want people to grow, man. I'm passionate about growth and evolution. I just want y'all to grow. That's all. I ain't trying to make you do nothing. I just want you to grow. That's all. Nakia Miller. Is tonight a good night to do your curse breaker spiritual bath? No, family. Once again, do not do any rituals on tonight, tomorrow, or the day after. Especially tomorrow. I know that's hard for some people because that's what y'all do. That's your lifestyle. I'm asking you. This is a super powerful one. I want to say shout out to somebody. Shout out to the brother. He said something so powerful, and I believe it's true. What's the brother name? Keeblan 44. I saw him on Instagram. He said something so powerful. He said that he thinks that it's 3 suns lining up with this eclipse. And I said, oh man, that makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? I think there's 2 suns. I don't know about 3 suns, but we know that Dr. Delbert Blair talked about 2 suns in the sky. I know for a fact there's 2 suns going to be lining up. And that's why this one may be so powerful. 3 suns, I'm not sure, but it was such a dope thing that he said because it makes sense. Why this one is so intense. This one is intense. I was around 2017 solar eclipse. I remember that one. Right? I remember that was pretty intense. This one is going to be like 10 times that. And it's weird because I've been on this planet for 47 years, y'all. I have never in my life seen them promote looking at the eclipse so hard. I mean, they want everybody and their mama to look at the eclipse. This one is like they making a big deal about it. And I think there's a hidden agenda behind that, y'all. I don't even think I know. There's a hidden agenda behind that. But shout out to that brother, man. I watch him a lot. He actually has a very spiritual, scientific way of looking at things. So shout out to the brother, man. I thought that was real dope what he said. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Somebody talked about the earthquakes. Yeah, it was crazy because Thursday 3 earthquakes happened. You had one that happened in New York, one that happened in New Jersey that scratched from New York and Philadelphia, right? So Philadelphia shook. And then you had one that happened in Los Angeles the same day, right? No, somebody said 47. I thought you was in your early 30s. No, I'm 43, family. I'm 43. But yeah, I'm grateful to still look young for my age, man. I don't use no Beijing or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't Beijinging yet. I ain't doing it just for men, but I told my wife I'm not doing it. You know, she wants to deal with the salt and pepper. She prefer that too. So yeah, I'm not doing the beard dye. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't gotten that many grays like that yet. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? But when they come, I ain't removing them. It is what it is. Yes, Taiwan as well. Taiwan got hit with one. And I'm gonna tell y'all that ain't the end of it. It's gonna be more earthquakes. It's gonna be crazy this year. I think the weather is just gonna go bananas. You're gonna hear about a lot of crazy stuff happening with weather this year. Right? That ain't the last earthquake. So it ain't the last natural disaster. Let me say that. You're gonna hear about a lot of things happening, family. It happens every solar eclipse. In 2017, you had a solar eclipse. What happened in 2017? Houston, Texas got hit with a Category 2 hurricane. Yeah. Houston, Texas got hit with a Category 2 hurricane. Right? 2005, we had an eclipse in 2005. What happened in 2005? Hurricane Katrina happened in 2005. Right? So there's something to think about. So it doesn't always have to be a hurricane. It could be a tornado. It could be floods. It could be earthquakes. It could be a lot of things. So just get ready, family, for a very intense weather year. This is going to be a very intense year with weather. Just get ready for that, y'all. That's why I tell y'all, be prepared. You know, since I've been in Texas, y'all, the lights go out here so many times. You know what I'm saying? Until it's almost like a preparation. You know, I kind of like it because it helps me use my stuff that I ain't been using. Because no disasters has happened. You know, but it helps my family prep. You know, something crazy go down, we got everything we need. We got everything we need, family. So, you know, we're hearing about all this stuff that's going to happen. People saying the internet's going to go out. People are saying the power grids are going to go down. People are saying all this stuff about, you don't know what's going to happen. Just prepare yourself. Well, it might be too late now because tomorrow's the eclipse. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you're prepared in case something crazy happens. Right? But yeah, for the past 3 weeks, family, we've just been hearing disaster after disaster. It started with the bridge, Taiwan earthquake, and then Thursday, 3 earthquakes in one day. Right? Can you speak about the importance of divination? I think divination is important because it can show you where you need to go. I don't think you need to be. I've only had 3 readings my whole life, y'all. Now, some people, if you're brand new in spirituality, you need to get a couple of readings to get better on your path. Cool. I've only had 3 readings. My last reading told me everything that's going to happen in my life. I recommend people getting a Tree of Life reading. Get a good Tree of Life reading from a good person that know how to do tarot very well. Get a very good Tree of Life reading and let them show you what's going to happen in your life. And you just follow suit. All right. So I think divination is very necessary. Right? Very necessary. Because it can show you where you need to go. And it can be a guide in your life. Shadow Dragon. I never saw the movie Dark Crystal. Ain't that crazy? I just saw in 2020. What's that movie when the dream within a dream within a dream? I just saw that in 2020. I don't know why I waited so long to see that movie, but I just saw it in 2020. The one that came out with I forgot the guy's name, but it was a dream within a dream within a dream. Inception. Thank you. Thank you, family. Inception. Yes. I just saw that in 2020. Avatar. I saw it in 2021. The first Avatar movie I just saw in 2021. How can I develop my chi? That's something I've been talking about for years, family. I developed my chi with Montauk Chia. Montauk Chia, fusion of the 5 elements, will teach you how to move the energy in your body. He will also teach you how to transmute negative energy into positive energy. It works. He will teach you how to turn negative emotions into positive emotions. That's right, family. NASA is also launching a rocket tomorrow. CERN is being turned on. NASA's launching rockets. People lining up all across the world. It's going to be crazy. It's crazy. And I've been hearing all kind of things. They're going to drop chemtrails on people who out there. I done heard all kind of, I don't know what they're going to do, y'all. You never know. These people actually, they tell you what they're going to do. They do it slickly. But it's not going to be out there in the open. But one thing we know for sure, it's a good chance. It's a very good chance they got a virus coming. It's a very good chance they got another virus coming, family. All right. So you guys need to be prepared. I put that out in 2020. I think it was 2023, or was it this year? About the thing that they're doing with the health organization. I can't remember. Right? Yeah, but now they got the bird flu going around. That done popped up. We don't know what that's going to turn into. We'll see, family. That's why I chose not to do a in-person live event this year. I chose not to do an in-person event this year. I was going to plan one, then I chose not to do it this year. But I got to see how this year plays out. But I will be doing an online event in June. Just to let everybody know, I will be doing a lecture in June. A very powerful lecture in June. One that's very much needed right now in June, family. We'll be promoting that very soon. Right? Very soon, family. Yes, it's a good chance that people who stare at the sun could get a zombie-like mindset. Right? They already came. It's a brother I watch. I can't think of his channel, but he came out and was talking about all this information he had from different groups. And he was saying that the Homeland Security said expect people to act animalistic. Expect people to act zombie-like and animalistic during the eclipse. I thought that was very interesting. Okay. So the most important thing I want you guys to take from this live stream is this. Prepare yourself. No more waiting. No more waiting. No more sitting around hoping things get better. It ain't going to get better right now. Right now, we're going to be dealing with dark times. I'm just going to tell you what it is. Guard yourself up with spiritual tools, spiritual energy. And if you can't do something where for yourself, then get with a community of people that can do stuff and get with them. Prepare yourselves. Some people don't want to hear about all that stuff because they believe everything gonna turn out all right. Nothing wrong with believing everything gonna turn out all right, but you can't be a fool, right? You can't be so spiritually high you know earthly good. Come on down, back down to earth a little bit. Come on back down and deal with reality. This reality right now. If you got children, you know, like I said, if you're a man and you don't watch the news, you got a problem. If you're a woman and you got children, a man or a woman, you got children, you don't watch the news, you got a problem. I don't even understand why people don't watch it. You got to know what's going on. Some of y'all be getting on airplanes and trains and don't even know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You just going with the flow. No, this is a game we're living in. You got to know how to play chess. I know the news is negative, but you got to watch it as an adult. Hair by Tiger, thank you for the donation. Can we still burn ancestor money and feed them? Don't do it. No rituals during a solar eclipse. Don't do no rituals during a solar eclipse. If somebody out there telling you to do it and you believe them, then go for it. That's up to you. I'm not talking against nobody. I'm telling you what I believe, what I understand to know. And you don't know how many people I got on the phone with after the 2017 solar eclipse. Remember, I didn't launch my channel New Life Tools until 2018. Some of the first things I got in my consultations was people who was having all these nightmares and different weird things happening to them. And every single person I asked, did you look at the eclipse in 2017? They say, yeah. So I'm just letting people know, be safe, be smart, right? We don't got to go into a deep breakdown about it. It just is what it is. It's that simple, right? It's that simple, family. Millions and millions of people are going to be affected by this tomorrow. You're going to be living in a world where, so get ready to see mental illness is going to increase after the solar eclipse. Mental illness is going to be an all new time high. Depression, people are going to be dealing with depression heavily who look at the solar eclipse. You're going to see more shootings, right? More people are going to be doing violent shootings. People are going to be acting a fool. Suicide. All this stuff is going to increase after eclipse because you got millions of people looking at this thing like I've never seen before in my life. If you got to drive tomorrow and somebody stick up the finger and give you the finger and say, F your mama, you got to just go home, family. People going to be on one tomorrow, right? Somebody give you the finger and talk about your mama, just go home, please. Let them have it. Let them have it. Right? They're going to be on one tomorrow. Right? They're going to be driving crazy, acting a fool. Trust me, you're going to hear something on the news tomorrow. Trust me. That's the worst thing I can think about tomorrow, right? You driving, somebody done stuck up the finger at you and talking crazy to you. Just keep driving. Apologize. You got it, family. Just keep going. Just go home. Just go home. You don't know what this person on tomorrow. Do yourself a favor and go home. Now, I'm pretty sure somebody going to email me and say, Brother Yosef, I was driving home with somebody that's talking about my mama. I said, I'm going to tell him, I'm going to ask him, did you go home? I don't want to hear about none of y'all getting shot or going to jail for fighting somebody. People going to be on one tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be more sexual promiscuity. Yeah, it could be. You could have more people that want to rape people tomorrow. You know, it could be all kind of crazy stuff. It ain't going to be good is what I'm saying. You got little babies, little children that are going to be lining up to look at the eclipse. Little children. So if they want to take out half the population, this might help them. This might be something that's going to help attach. We know that's the end goal. Don't act surprised. They want to kill half the population. You know what I'm saying? Corona was, I understand this so deep. I told y'all in 2020, I did a video called All You See Is a Test. I knew that Corona, well, you know, I don't want to say the word. I knew that virus that hit was all a test. Told y'all back then. That's why right now you don't hear a lot about it. Matter of fact, they'll tell you right now that whole thing is nothing but like the common cold now. Ain't nobody dying from that no more. It done came and went. It was a test. Now they know what to do next time. They know how to move next time. Right? They know how to move next time. So be prepared for them to, yeah. So in the future, it's going to be important to grow your own food. It's going to be important to grow your own food. Have your own water source. Have your own community. I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Shout out to the tribe. We just bought 12 more acres of land. On top of the land we just got 12 more acres last week. 12 more acres for the tribe. Ashe. Right next to the acreage we got already. We was able to cop another 12 acres. Right? Shout out to the tribe. Right? You don't got to join Brother Yosef tribe. I'm just saying get with a group of people these next few years that's doing something. They ain't just running their mouth. Get with a group of people that's doing something. That's important. And I don't like to talk about my tribe a lot because it's private. But I had to throw that out there. Because before people were saying I stole the money and I wouldn't. Yeah, we got. I'm not saying how much we had before, but on top of what we had, now we got 12 more acres. How about that? So we building a secret. We doing our thing, family. We building a secret. Yeah, our community's all private. It's all we building. We don't want to talk about it. We want to be about it. And just in case somebody want to try to join the tribe, there's a whole application process now. Community leaders, you guys, can you guys put up the website for the our tribal website? So it's a whole thing you got to fill out now to come in, because we had to put some people out. We had to protect ourselves, right? Because we don't want just anybody coming in, right? So it's a whole application process you got to fill out. If you have mental illness, don't join. Don't join, right? I'm not going to let you join, right? And we're going to ask you to fill out a real application with your address, your information, in case we need to run a background check on you. So if you're going to come correct now, and come bringing something to the community that we can help build. Bring something. Everybody got some kind of trait. So bring something, family. Right? So I just want to let y'all know that. We're not going to accept everybody's application. Right? And if you did do your application and we didn't get to you, we'll get to you. Just email us again. I know I answered 2 of them this weekend. 2 people that was trying to join. Your application looked good. Go check your email. But everybody ain't getting in. No, you do not have to live in Texas to join. We got tribal members all over the country. I'm just putting it out there because we don't want just anybody joining. If you got legal issues, don't join. Because I don't want nobody coming in with a bunch of legal issues, and we're not trying to fight right now. We're trying to build. So at least take care of your legal issues, take care of your stuff, and then you can join. All right? So if you have mental illness, and don't join. Right? So when you get on the website, you'll see what our qualifications. It's a few other qualifications. You'll see what it is, family. All right? You'll see what it is. And this is what the Spirit told me to do a certain way. So that's what it is, family. So, and we still have the same rules. If you're not married, you can't live on the land. You know what I'm saying? Only married couples. But if you're single, you can still come visit. You can come by and stay a few nights and hang out. Absolutely. And if we have a mass emergency, yes, the tribal members can come to the land for a mass emergency. All right. So I just wanted to throw that out there. You don't have to join my tribe, but join somebody. Go find somebody that's building and they got a community. You need to get with people because time's about to change. In the future, you're going to be important for you to have your own food source, have your own water source, have your own weapons, protect yourselves, right? Because the number one thing I care about in my tribe is children. I want to make sure the children are safe because the children are the future of the tribe, the future of the community. Right? So what we building is for future families. All right? So I'm saying all this, family, to let y'all know that this is where it's come to. You're going to have to find a community. I told y'all this last year. No, not even last year, when we was in the number 6 year. 6 represents community. That's what you guys need to get into. All right? So fill out the application. Do not buy the package. If you buy the package and you don't do the application, you ain't getting your money back. There's no donations on there. Everything you give on that website is a donation. There's no refunds or donations. I'm letting you know now. There's no refunds on donations. So if you've been trying to get with us and you haven't been able to get with us, cool. Just email us. We'll get with you. We get busy. Right? So that's all, family. We want to make sure people coming in ready to build. And, the sad thing is you got to really watch people because everybody don't mean well for you. They trying to come in and hurt you. And it be people that look just like you. That's the part that hurt the most. So we had to come up with a whole system to protect ourselves, right? So no hate towards nobody. Let's see here. Vigi, thank you for the donation. Peace, bro. I know not to interact with the sun today and tomorrow, but could you please quickly run through the do's and don'ts of tomorrow? Okay. So tomorrow, family, just don't look at the sun. That's it. Don't look at the sun and don't do no rituals. That's my opinion. That's what I would recommend to people. Don't look at the sun. Don't focus on the sun. Don't do no rituals tomorrow. Don't do none of that. And that's my opinion. If you choose to do it, I'm not mad at you. You made your choice. So that's what I would just say, family. Thank you for the donation. Just don't focus on the sun. Don't look at it. Wear protection. And don't do any rituals tomorrow. None. Enjoy your day. If you're going to be home tomorrow, enjoy your day. Have a good day and just chill, watch movies, kick back. If you got to go to work tomorrow, you got to run around, take care of business, you got things you got to do, cool. Wear protection and don't focus on the sun. I would not meditate tomorrow. No. Somebody asked they can meditate. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do anything. Because when you meditate, you're going to be connecting to that. That energy is going to last for 20. It's going to last. It's going to be around even when the sun goes down. It's going to be around. You can wear obsidian spearhead. Yes. You can wear crystals. Yes. Just don't charge them. Don't have the intention of charging crystals. Okay. For the Patreon members, if y'all got that, what we talked about yesterday, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to do that with the sun tomorrow. For the Patreon members, if y'all got what we talked about yesterday, you know you ain't supposed to be doing nothing with that tomorrow. All right? Don't charge no crystals, or that energy is going to be in your crystals. All right? So if you think about it, I wouldn't even, whatever. I'm not here to tell y'all what to do. I explained it the best way I could. You know what I'm saying? All right? So that's what I would say, family. And that's why I came on here today. I wanted to come on here and get some last information, last things I want to tell you guys about that. Okay. I want you guys to somebody said, please elaborate. You came in too late, family. I can't elaborate no more. I can't elaborate on it no more, family. And this goes for partial eclipses too. Partial eclipses and full eclipses. Don't look at them. All right. Now it's crazy because if you watch the TV show Heroes, when a solar eclipse happened, they got superpowers. Right? When a solar eclipse happened, they got superpowers. Right? That's interesting. For some reason, I've been watching that TV show lately. Just trying to study it and understand what are they trying to say. Can you wear Ankh? You can wear Ankh tomorrow. Yes. Yes. Guy, thank you for a donation. Do you believe in the evil eye? Can people make things happen to you? Real you, thank you for a donation. Do you believe in the evil eye? Can people make things happen to you? Yes, the evil eye is 100% real. But what really is the evil eye? The evil eye is nothing but a person looking at you with evil intent. A person looking at you with evil intent, hoping that something bad happened to you. When you turn your back, people usually give you the evil eye when you turn around, right? So when they do that, the evil eye puts negative energy. It points a negative energy at you. It's like a beam. So, and that happens to people every day. People at your job don't like you. Your boss don't like you. If you are a boss, you might have people that don't like you as a boss. You know what I'm saying? And then you just got people that don't like you. A lot of people who don't like you are always going to give you the evil eye. Usually it's going to be women, because the evil eye is a natural thing that people will, a woman in her emotions will kind of look and turn her head and roll her eyes at another woman. You know what I'm saying? Men do it too, though. The men do it too. So the evil eye, the men and women give the evil eye, but I think sisters do it a little bit more, right? But anybody can give you the evil eye, family. Evil eye is nothing but a person that's looking at you with bad intent. They hate you. As soon as you turn your back, they give you that eye like, I hate you. I hate that person. I can't stand that person. I wish you just leave me alone. You know, I can't stand you. Or they'll say like, ugh, right? That's what that is, family. So yes, the evil eye is 100% real, family. And you should, that's why one of the reasons why I wear protection. You can go outside, I promise you, with no protection on, you can come home with negative energy. There are more dead people walking on earth than living people, without a shadow of a doubt. There are more dead people on earth than living people. Promise you that. I'll say it again. There are more dead people walking around earth than living people. So if you don't wear some type of spiritual protection when you're walking around, you're going to get hit with something. Some people come home, go to work, they come home and they have a thought in their head they never had before. You may come home and think about killing your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you were like, why am I thinking about this? It ain't you. Something's going to attach to you and they're putting thoughts in your head. Which is one of the reasons you shouldn't look at the eclipse. Anybody who looks at the eclipse tomorrow, it's going to open up a doorway in your mind. And this is why I know 400% facts. The solar eclipse is a portal from another dimension. It creates a portal from the chaos realm. And if you stare at this with your eyes, you're going to open a portal in your mind. You're going to literally open a portal in your mind. That's going to allow negative energy to flow into your mind. That's what's going to happen, family. All right? That's why I recommend not looking at it. That's a little bit extra information. You're going to open up just like when you take a drug, or sometimes, and I warn people about this, it's not bad, but it's not bad. I'm not talking about mushrooms, but I'm telling you, you take a lot of them and you can't open a door one day that won't close. That's what be happening. That's why you get to go on that wild ride when you take, DMT or too much ashwagandha or a mushroom. You get to go on a wild ride, baby. And when you're on that wild ride, you get to come back, right? But one day when you get ready to go on that wild ride, you come back and the wild ride, you can still see the wild ride. It's still there. You hear the voices. You see stuff because you got a door open. It's a portal, a door open in your consciousness that you can't see with your mind. It has to be closed. If you look at the sun tomorrow, you will open a door in your mind. I promise you that 100%. If the sun touches your skin, I'm not talking about it touching your skin. I'm saying just focusing on it, looking at it. Are love spells real? Can you make someone feel things for you? Also, can you know, how can you know when you find a good tarot teacher? Well, I answer the last question first. Real you, thank you for the donation. I answer the last question first because you're going to know if you found a good tarot teacher. They're going to be telling you stuff that's out of this world. And also, they might tell you things that's hard to believe. When I had my Tree of Life reading, he told me things that's all coming true today. This man was so good, and this is my friend John, by the way, who passed away. He was so good at the tarot. He told me I was going to have a daughter. He told the sex of the child. And he told me, and at that time, y'all, I was not trying to have kids. He said, no, you're going to have a daughter. I started laughing at it. I said, man, this is funny. This is 2011. I was nowhere near who I am today. Right? Back then I still had gold teeth in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing, I was a whole nother person back then. I was on a spiritual journey. I still had a lot of me I had to let go of in 2011. I was letting it all go. I was becoming a new person. Right? So my whole thing, family, is I know some of y'all I can't picture Brother Joseph with gold teeth. Yeah, it's true. Braids, gold teeth, all that, right? But so that's what that was, family. I knew he was a good tarot reader. So you're gonna know without a shadow of a doubt. They're gonna tell you things. You're gonna know it's a good tarot reader, right? To answer your first question, are love spells real? They are very real, but it's not real love. You're not dealing with real love. You're dealing with a person. You're gonna put a dopamine high on this person. It's false love. So a love spell creates false love. It's a dopamine high. It's very real. And when that dopamine high comes down, people go crazy. Do y'all know that's how some people, that's how a lot of domestic violence happen when somebody kills somebody else? They don't put a love spell on them. And then when that thing break, baby, or when they don't see, this is the crazy part, right? A person put a love spell on somebody, and then they don't want to deal with them no more. You know what I'm saying? They mess with them for about a year and a half, like, I don't want this person no more. That person ain't going nowhere. What you thought? That person is crazy about you now. They will kill you before you leave. So before you go around, anybody go around putting love spells on people, understand they're very hard to break. And a lot of times people don't got the spiritual power to do it. So even if you do something like put your period blood in somebody forget, you better make sure you want to be with that man. Because you better make sure you want to be with him. You go around putting period blood in his spaghetti, it will attach you to him, and then you don't want him no more. He ain't going nowhere. He will kill you before you leave. You understand? And vice versa, brothers. I know men who have put love spells on women, right? You better make sure you want to be with her, brother. Because as soon as you don't want her no more, she may try to kill you. That's the truth. That's how a lot of domestic violence happen, y'all. People put love spells on people. And then they say, oh, I'm tired of this person. I don't want to be with you no more. Just go, Bobby. Johnny, leave. Johnny ain't going nowhere. He's going to take you out before he leave. So just think about that. They are very real, but it's a dopamine high. This person is high on drugs. They're on a dopamine high about you. And as soon as that thing breaks you, man, it's hard to break, first of all. But as soon as you don't want to beat them no more, that's the irresponsibility of people. I'm going to be nice and say irresponsible. People do spells on people. And by the way, if you force somebody to love you, that's black magic. I don't recommend that. You're going to pick up some karma for that. You can't force people to love you. You shouldn't do that. You're forcing somebody, well, this person can go live their life and do what they want to do, but you're going to make them be with you. That's horrible. So at the end of the day, fam, you need to understand that there's almost no coming back from that. You better make sure you want to be with that person. And you're still going to get karma for it. It don't matter. You shouldn't, because you shouldn't do that. I've had people contact me and say, what can I do to make my person fall in love with me? I don't know. I'm not giving you no love spell. Right? So yeah, thank you for the question, Real You. That was a good question. But yes, you can make people feel things for you. You can, and I don't recommend doing it. The person, you start thinking about a person that you don't like, they might be doing a spell on you. If you start thinking about a person sexually that you don't like, they might be doing a spell on you. You better go put on some protection. And really, I would say it's a psychic attack. If somebody's putting a spell on you and you don't really like that person, and you start thinking about them, they might be doing a spell on you. You might need to do some psychic protection. I did a whole video about that. You might need to do some psychic protection for yourself, family. Because that person, well, if you want to leave them, they're going to probably take you off of here before you leave, family. So thank you for that question, family. Jelly Bean 369. Thank you for a donation. What would be your advice on a full-time student who is having trouble keeping with their friends, their spiritual friends? Okay, let me read that. What is your advice on a full-time student who is having trouble keeping with their spiritual rituals and finding a balance and being consistent? So let me just tell you the truth, family. Nobody is going to be able to perform rituals, and you're going to skip days. I've skipped days of working with my ancestors. I've skipped days of doing rituals. Even when I was dealing with the Wicca stuff, I've definitely skipped days of practicing the stuff I needed to practice. I got busy. Life happens. I got to be a dad today. I got to be a husband, right? Things happen. I can't do it today. Don't beat yourself up. Just get back on the ball when you can. One time I quit spirituality for 6 months straight. I got so frustrated and angry with it. So when I tell y'all I've been through it all, I've been through it all. I got so frustrated and angry with spirituality, I gave up on it for 6 months. And then I got right back on like I never got off. All right? So don't beat yourself up, family. Do what you can. The spirit understands you're busy. It understands you have a life to live. Do it when you can. Don't beat yourself up, family. All right? Thank you for the donation, though. I want to miss nobody. I apologize if I missed your question. What is a good place for a young spiritual couple to move? I can't answer that question. It's all up to you, family. That's dealing with your destiny. I would just say do some research and figure out where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? I would just say do some research, family. Spiritual people are in every state. Right? What I think is nice may not be what you think is nice. So you have to answer that question for yourself, family. Dana, let me see. Dana 2345. Thank you for the donation. What foundational lecture should someone who is starting from the beginning on their spiritual journey read? Literature. What foundational literature? I would recommend studying the Principles of the Universe. Read the Hermetica. I would also recommend, because everybody's different when they start. Some people immediately need to get into ATRs, which is African traditional religions. Some people, because of their bloodline, they need to get directly into initiations and stuff like that, right? So everybody's different. But if you're just a regular person, I would tell you the first thing is to study energy. Study energy before you get into all these rituals and spells. You don't know how many people I talk to on the phone that does rituals and spells and don't really know what they're doing. If you don't have the energy to make the spell work, you're wasting your time. You need to study energy. So I will tell you, read the Hermetica. Read all the principles, anything that deals with the principles of the universe, the 7 Hermetic principles, and also get the books on Montauk Chia and understand energy. Understand energy, family. Understand how energy works in the body. This is stuff I'm teaching my 8-year-old daughter right now. How energy works. She knows what yin and yang is. She knows why it exists. She knows that the moon is yang and the sun is yin. She knows that the moon is yin and the sun is yang. She knows that. These are things I'm starting her with, a foundation. And also remember, y'all, I told y'all, if you have children, get them into what is it called? The trivium. Get your child into the trivium, teach them the trivium, logic, grammar, and rhetoric. It will teach them how to stand. They're not going to be able to fully stand on a square yet, but it's going to give them a foundation. That triangle angle of energy, of consciousness, of knowledge will give them a foundation to stand on as a child. Give them the trivium. Logic, teach them how to think. Grammar, teach them how to talk. And rhetoric, teach them how to speak their own truth. So then you can go to the quadrivium. And this is what the real education is. And in the meantime, if you have a young child, start them out with ancestor work. Teach them how to honor their ancestors. And then teach them about energy. That's what I would start a child with. Teach them about their ancestors and teach them about energy. Very important. Then you can get into the rituals and the magic later. Give them an all-around understanding of what energy is and what rituals are. Okay? I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Because I want to get this brother some customers. You guys can go to no, I'm not going to say it. Because this is for Patreon members only. I'm not going to say it right now. Let's see here. Melinda Funes, let me see. Thank you for your teachings to join the tribe. Do I have to be Indian descent? You do not have to be Indian descent. You could be any race. We have white people in our tribe. We have European in our tribe. We have black people, so-called black people. And when you join the tribe, you become indigenous. We adopt you. You just got to have the right heart. You got to have the right heart and the right mind. That's all we ask. Don't come in with no drama because we're not for it. I will kick you out. And also, we don't believe in practicing no dark arts. So if you practice the left-hand path or dark arts, you can't join our tribe. But if you are a person that's trying to grow with the light, this is what we practice. We have a whole book that's strictly for our tribe that we don't even sell in the public. I wrote a book called The Divine Program of the Keodi Salagi. And this is our stuff. We have our own rituals that we follow in there. We have our own way of life. We have our own dress code, our rituals. We have our own way of life. It's written strictly for our tribe. All right. So when you get in there, you'll have access to that stuff. But we need loyal people that's serious. So if you got drama, if anybody has drama in their life, fix your drama first. You can join. Get your court cases out the way. Get your if you have mental issues, get some help. And we don't mind you joining after that. But we will run a background check on people if we have to. But yes, you could be it doesn't matter who you are, family. Just come in with the right mindset. That's all we ask. Thank you for a donation, family. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sister Melinda, thank you very much. Yeah, we passed the race thing, family. I need people around me that I look at your soul. What type of soul do you have? Right? I'm evolving past that. Oh, you got to have melanin. I'm past that. Everybody got melanin. And if a person got a problem with me having different races in my tribe, don't join. It's that simple. It's that simple, family. Somebody said, let me see. Somebody said, I text you. If you text me, I'll get back to you, family. I'm not sure what I lost it. I forgot who said that. I lost it, but I'll get back to you, family. So yes, let's see here. Brother Yosef, clown the sweat. Thank you for a donation. Brother Yosef, is seeing the eclipse through video still harmful? What I'm scrolling, and I wouldn't focus on a video of it either, family. It's crazy because you watch the news, they showing the eclipse. I wouldn't even watch it. I would just turn my head till they go off. Right? Can someone have dark spirits protecting them? Absolutely. I personally did consultations with people. One of them was particularly a 12-year-old girl, but I did through her mom. Her mom called me, and she was definitely protected by a demon, without a shadow of a doubt. And the girl can astral travel. So I've met many people. I won't say I met them all, but I've talked to many people on the phone that are definitely people who are protected by demonic forces. Absolutely. All demons are not evil. That's a whole nother topic right there. Some demons are neutral. Yeah, some Orishas are in people's direct bloodline. That's a fact. Some people are literally the sons and daughters of Shango and Yemiya. Some people literally are their bloodline. Do you know anything about the Devil's Comet that is supposed to be visible? I heard about that as well. Michaela, thank you for a donation. I heard about the Devil's Comet as well coming tomorrow. In case y'all didn't know that, so it's a comet coming tomorrow as well. It's crazy. Can't make this stuff up, right? It's a comet coming during the eclipse called the Devil's Comet. That's coming tomorrow. These people ain't playing. I don't understand why people want to do rituals tomorrow. I don't get it. But they literally have a comet coming, right? And don't get it twisted, y'all. Like I'm not scared of none of this stuff. But I got things I need to do in this world. I ain't got time to be fighting a bunch of darkness unless I have to fight it. I'm going to avoid it if I can. That's all I'm telling y'all tomorrow. Avoid it, right? I don't believe in running or hiding. I don't believe in running or hiding. As a man, if you got an issue with me, then we can handle it straight up, face up. But if it's a spiritual issue, I don't believe in running or hiding from nothing. But if I can avoid it, I will avoid it, family. I always take the higher path first. I'm going to try to walk away. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to walk away. And I recommend everybody doing that. And I'm going to tell you this too. Don't get it twisted, because I have people literally email me and call me on consultation thinking that I'm some type of Christian because I follow the light. Don't get it twisted. Please, don't get it twisted. This ain't no Christianity over here. Right? Yes, I practice good principles and morals, but don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You come after me and mom, I'm going to knock your head off spiritually, straight up. Don't get it twisted. Don't think because I deal with the lights, I'm weak. That's why I don't say nothing to nobody, because I know what I'm capable of. I mind my business. I had too many people. When I did that video, how to evolve in the left-hand path, how to evolve in the right-hand path, people thought I turned to Christian. Don't get it twisted. I ain't no Christian. I ain't no Christian. The person could never walk all over me. To protect my tribe, the people in my tribe, my family, I will knock your head off spiritually. I'm dead serious. Don't ever think it's Christianity. You're supposed to love everybody. No, I don't. I don't love everybody. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I respect people. And those who I'm supposed to love, I love. Right? It's impossible to love everybody. It's impossible. You know, you can have compassion for people and empathy. You think I really love a person that's killing children? Do you think I love them? You got to be crazy. I am not a Christian. Just like I deal with the lights. I will knock your head off. Straight up. See, I told y'all the eclipse got me on one. The eclipse got me on one, boy. Chill, Joseph. You know what I'm saying? It's all respect, though. Seriously. I just had to let people know, because you don't know what you're talking about. Just because I walk in the light. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know what you're talking about. I had people literally call me and say, I'm not supposed to hate gay people. I never said I hate gay people. You're supposed to be a right-hand pather, Brother Yosef. Why do you feel the way you do about transgendered and gay people? I respect everybody. I don't hate you. I don't. But you got it twisted with the whole, this ain't no Christianity. Like, what are you talking about? I'm supposed to be like this. No, I follow principles and morals, but everything in nature will defend itself. Right? So there's a time when I'm going to attack the energy on you. I'm going to attack your energy to get you away from me. But if I have to defend myself, I will defend myself. Right? But in the meantime, if your person come at me, I'm just going to attack the energy behind them. Instead of attacking the person, I attack the energy. Now, if you're trying to kill me, then I got to attack you. And that's okay under heaven, because we're not Christians. We're not Christians, so don't get it. You don't know what you're talking about when you come to right-hand path. Think it's weak. Think it's a game. It's not. Right? I'm done, right? My boy here got me rolling. I know, brother. I'm a chill, right? It's all love. I got no problem with nobody. I just want to protect what's mine, family, especially my tribe. Don't come in my tribe acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? My boy Makai got me rolling right now. I'm good. It's all good, family. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? We not no Christians, though. I'm gonna say it again. We not Christians. But this the Mercury retrograde that's making me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not, I'm gonna try my best not to drive tomorrow. But like I said, if you gotta drive, somebody give you the finger and cuss your mom out, go home. Go home, family. Don't do it. You right? Ah, man. I apologize to you guys if I missed your I'm gonna tell y'all, man, one of the hottest freestyles I ever heard was a guy named Sean Price. He's a rapper, right? I might have told y'all this story before. And he said this one verse. He said, I'll Abdul-Jabbar Muggsy Malone you. You don't know what that means, but you know what I mean when I told you. No, he said, I'll Abdul-Jabbar Muggsy Malone you. I don't know what that means, but you know what I mean when I told you. That's what my homeboy just wrote in here. Oh, man. I thought that was one of the hottest verses I ever heard in my life. I'll Abdul-Jabbar Muggsy Malone you. I don't know what that means, but you know what I mean when I told you. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Woo, I was like, man. Shout out to Sean Price. He passed away, man. I was hurt when he passed away. But I heard Sean Price was down with some magic too. I heard he was, heard he was up in that. Yeah, Helter Skelter. Sean P. On the low, one of my favorite rappers ever. You know what I'm saying? I like a lot of underground rappers, if y'all don't know that. I like a lot of underground rap. But I've been trying to get away from a lot of hip-hop, y'all, because I'm always going to love hip-hop, right? I'm paying attention to the whole J. Cole, Kendrick thing, and them my boys right there, right? Big fans of Kendrick. I'm more of a Kendrick fan, by the way. But a big J. Cole and Kendrick fan. So love them both. I'm excited to see what, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know a certain music that I can't listen to because of what it talks about. I don't want to hear no more music about murder. I was a big Lox fan. The Lox, what? I had to let all that music go. As I'm trying to evolve, I'm challenging myself. I had to let a lot of music go that I loved. I can't listen to Mobb Deep no more. Right? Can't listen to a lot of songs I still enjoy because I don't agree with the rhetoric they talking no more. And it's hard. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard because I'm challenging myself. I'm pushing myself to do this. I don't want to just be talking about it. I want to really transform. So that's something I've been practicing, y'all. I've been finding different waves of music and different types of hip hop that's more positive. That's why I listen to a J. Cole and Kendrick. They don't talk about all that crazy stuff. But all y'all, you little youngest today, all that what is that music called today? Drill music? Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to none of that. I don't let my daughter listen to no Sexy Red, no none of that. She ain't listening to none of that. What? She ain't listening to none of that. You know what I'm saying? How do you choose a spiritual system to follow? I know I've been over here for over an hour, y'all. I just feel like talking. This is rare for me, by the way. I don't be on here to over no hour. But how do you choose a spiritual system to follow? Follow your heart. Be honest with who you are. Some of y'all are straight up left-hand path people. If that's who you are, then that's who you need to be. I ain't against you. I have friends that practice the left-hand path. People I know that practice the left-hand path. I talk to these people weekly. They really over there. They're not following some little person on YouTube that think they know what they're saying. No, they following real teachers. Yeah, these are friends of mine. Like, I talk to these people, right? Some people they left-hand path people. You need to go over there to understand that energy. And then you can come wherever you need to go. Some people, because of their heart, they over here. So follow your heart, family. Be honest with yourself. Don't do something because it's cool when it looks cool to be in. Right? Do it because your heart is into it. Follow your heart. Some of y'all some of y'all need to get into the Yoruba system. Some of y'all need to get into the voodoo system. Some of y'all are Wiccans. Some of y'all are hoodoo people that need to get into hoodoo, right? Some of y'all need to follow the principles of Buddhism. Some of y'all need to follow the principles of Taoism. Some of y'all need to follow the principles of the ninja, right? If you're on the left-hand path, by the way, I recommend you following the path of the ninja, right? Or the samurai, right? Some of y'all need to follow the path of some of y'all need, if you're on the left-hand path, you need to follow the Agori system. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing around. You need to understand what they really understand over there, right? But also there's different types of principles. Some of y'all need to follow Kabbalah principles, Sufi principles, right? I challenge you to follow principles in your life and watch how your life change. I challenge you to live your life through a set of principles and watch how you develop by stopping yourself from doing things that you always love to do. I'm still working on myself. I'm not saying I arrived that I'm perfect, but I want to be an example of a person that constantly worked on themselves. And that's what I want to do for y'all. I want y'all to work on yourself constantly because that's what I'm doing. Everybody's a work in progress, right? Everybody's a work in progress, family. And that's all we want. We don't need perfection. We need progress. Keep working on yourself. Yeah, man. Somebody said no Lox, no mob. Ouch. Yeah. You know, it's just me because I'm trying to push myself. right? Nothing wrong with hip hop. Y'all remember the golden days of hip hop? Who saw the Freaknik documentary? I'm pretty sure all y'all saw the Freaknik. It actually didn't end up as bad as people thought it was going to be. Right? It might be some people in here that was at the Freaknik. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But if you look at the Freaknik, one thing I loved about it was it showed the minds of Black people, how Black people's mind switched. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is it showed how much we can come together in the early 90s, right? We was coming together. There was no fighting, no arguing. Black folk was coming together to have fun at the Freaknik. And then what happened in 1991, NWA came out. NWA pushed into hip hop the street element, right? NWA pushed the street element into hip hop. Once the street element came into hip hop, our mind started to change because music programs people. So by the time 95, 96 hits, the Freaknik done changed. People fighting now. Women are getting raped, right? Women get started getting raped. The men start acting totally different than when they act like Freaknik when it was 93, 94. It was a whole different group of people. Look how the music changed, though, during that time. The music, you got more gangsters and more people who were had the street element in them that was coming into hip hop. Hip hop started to embrace the street element. You see what I'm saying? And Black people's mind went crazy. Everybody wanted to be a gangster and a thug, and all the women wanted to be hoes. Sexy Red, right? Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice, all these young girls shaking their ass on TV. They all want to act like hoes. Am I lying? They dress like it. Somebody got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So the young girls are the music today is they're pushing people like Ice Spice and Sexy Red to the front. Candace Owens was just on. Man, I hope they don't take this down. Candace Owens, I'm gonna save this just in case they take it down. Candace Owens was just on The Breakfast Club, right? And she was also talking to somebody else. I think she was talking to Joe Budden. And she was angry because she was saying, hey, this is what they're giving Black girls today, a Sexy Red and an Ice Spice. They're giving little Black girls this image, really all girls today, because hip hop affects everybody. They're giving this image to Black girls to be cool. This is how you need to be. And she brought up a good point. She said, what's wrong with this other rapper over here? Why does it have to be Ice Spice hanging with, what's the girl name, that dates the guy from Kansas City? The Kansas City, I can't think of her name. She's a country star, right? Why you got Ice Spice hanging with her? You know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift, thank you very much. Taylor Swift. Why do you got Ice Spice hanging with Taylor Swift? It don't make sense. Why does she have to be the one? Why can't you get one of the singers like her? A girl that cover herself up more and has respect about herself. It's important for women to respect themselves. How do you expect a man to respect you when you don't respect yourself? These young music artists today, all of them want to be hoes and shake their ass. Straight up. And then the boys want to be gangsters. They want to be street dudes. Right? All these boys want to be the next drill rapper. Right? They want to be drill rappers. So the minds, and that's why today a lot of things can't happen because we get together, it's a beef. Somebody got beef with somebody. Somebody got beef with somebody. It's about to go to somebody about to start shooting. That's what it's come to. The street element has entered hip hop. Hip hop is the biggest music genre of all time. Without a shadow of a doubt. That's how you know it's something spiritual about hip hop. They took hip hop and they transmuted the energy by adding the street element to it. And ever since they did that, our mind's been different. So now that I really understand that, I had to let go of the Locks and the Mobb Deeps. You know, even though I grew up on that music, I had to let some of that go and try to find other forms. Y'all know who I listen to? Cooley High. Cooley, what's his name? What's their name? They got the song "This Is It." I love their music. Camp Low. Thank you very much. Camp Low. I listen to Camp Low a lot. I love their music, y'all. They got some good jazzy hip hop vibe music, man. I love Camp Low. You know what I'm saying? I know they are old, their music is older. I don't care. The music is good. Music is good. You know what I'm saying? Tribe Called Quest, exactly. I had to let go of my boys, Griselda. I had to let their music go, Griselda. I'm from upstate New York. I was happy we finally got one. Right? I had to stop listening to their music. I still check in every now and then. It's hard because that's the stuff that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So, Ice Cube. Sorry, it's Ice Cube. I feel you, brother. Ice Cube, but Ice Cube is a gangster rapper. So I don't want no gangster rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out of that. But I respect Ice Cube. He's a legend. He's a legend. But yeah, Biggie Small, some Tupac, Biggie Small. It's crazy because Tupac, it's almost like he was bipolar. He had gangster songs and he had Keep Your Head Up. You know what I'm saying? Brenda's Had a Baby. It's like, who are you, Tupac? What are you trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cambada. I like Cambada. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Immortal Technique. So a lot of people I rock with and listen to, man. I just want to let you guys know what happened to us over time. The whole street element that entered into hip hop. And now they got the young generation is just sad, man. It's sad. I sound like an old man talking like this. You know, the young kids say, "You hating, brother Yosef." Oh, Big Crit. Absolutely. I'm a big Crit fan. I love Big Crit. That album he got called Cadillactica? What? Cadillactica is crazy. Outkast, yes, Outkast. See, you gotta find the music like that. I had to let the street element go, family. So, yeah, y'all all give me stuff now. Ab-Soul, absolutely. Ab-Soul, KRS-One, absolutely, family. So, you know, the Roots, of course. So, yes, family, Cadillactica is crazy. I need to go check that album out, y'all. Cadillactica by the brother Big Crit. Dope, man. Ab-Soul for sure, man. You know, one of the people y'all named I actually talked to on the phone before. Consultation. I ain't gonna say who. You know. So yeah, family. I'm about to get off of here now. It's about to be 2 hours, right? I went in tonight. So thank you guys for the donations. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate everybody. What are your thoughts on? I moved here from New Hampshire. What are your thoughts on Brazil? I don't know. I never lived in Brazil, family. I know it's a lot of energy down there right now with extraterrestrials, the ETs. The ETs are heavy right now in South America, period. It's almost like they setting up camp down there. So the ETs are heavy in South America. And the reason why they down there, because that's actually where they came to a lot when they came to Earth back in the day. You know? So there's a lot of heavy ET energy down there. But yeah, family, thank you guys for watching. Once again, the solar medallion is still for sale. You guys want to purchase it? Still got the solar medallion for sale. Okay. Beautiful piece of jewelry here. So we got a couple more of these, y'all. We ain't got a lot of them left. We don't got a lot left, all right? So I'll try to get the next batch in real quick. But once again, y'all got all the information y'all needed about this upcoming solar eclipse, what y'all should do, what y'all shouldn't do. Y'all got a lot of stuff tonight. Y'all got Brother Yosef for almost 2 hours, which is rare. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like I went a little left with it for a second, but I came back. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the live stream, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. All right, family? Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.